Hello guys, and welcome to the first, I think, actual gameplay video on this channel. So I have decided to keep this video at approximately 30 minutes, but if you guys want it, I will start doing an hour long each episode. Tell me if the music is annoying as well. There was someone who really wanted me to use a controller. I fully understand that, but the controller I have is really bad and doesn't always recognize that, or well, I guess recognize that you are pressing a button. So yeah, can't really do that. I hope you'll be able to hear my keyboard instead. So I actually do have a game, but I thought that to start a little, I guess, ASMR gameplay series, we would start a new game. So that's what I think we're gonna do. In this episode, I will be reading, but I want you guys to tell me if I should not. So, welcome, adventure, to Mountain Blade Warband. Before beginning the game, you must create your character. Remember that in the traditional medieval society depicted in the game, war and politics are usually dominated by male members of the nobility. That does not, however, mean that you should not choose to play a female character, or one who is not a noble birth. Male nobles may have somewhat easier start, but women and commoners can attain all of the same goals, and in fact may have a much more interesting, if more challenging, earlier game. Select your character's gender. You were born years ago in a land far away. Your father was an impoverished noble, a Travian merchant, a veteran warrior, a hunter, a steppe nomad, a thief. I have no idea what impoverished means, so let's say that. You came into the world as son of declining nobility, owning only the house in which they lived. However, despite your family's hardships, they afforded you a good education and trained you from childhood for the rigors of aristocracy, and life at court. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as a page at a good nobleman's court, a craftsman's apprentice, a shop assistant, a street urchin, a steppe child. Let's say as a boy growing out of childhood, you were sent to live in the court of one of the nobles of the land. There, your first lessons were in humility, as you waited upon the lords and ladies of the household. But from there just came their gossip, even the poetry of great deeds and courtly love. You clearly began to learn about the adult world of conflict and competition. You also learned from the rough games of the other children who battered at each other with sticks in imitation of their elders' swords. Then, as a young adult, life changed as it always does. You became a smith, though the distinction felt sudden to you somewhere along the way. You had become a man, and the world seemed to change around you. You pursued a career as a smith, crafting items and of function, beauty of a simple metal. As time when you became a master of your trade, a fine work started to fetch fine prices, with food in your belly and logs on fire. You could take pride in your work and your growing reputation. But soon everything changed and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take this decision was for money and power. I have no idea what wanderlust is, so let's take that. Only you know exactly what was caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. You're not even sure when your home became a prison, when the family became mundane, but your dreams and wandering have taken over your life, whether you're young for some faraway place or merely for the open world, and the freedom to travel. You could no longer bear to stay in the same place. You simply went and never looked back. You have been awarded the right to carry a banner. Your banner will signify your status and bring you honor. Which banner do you want to choose? What about this one? Now enter your name and distribute your attribute. Skill and weapon points. You can click on various elements on the screen to learn how each one will affect your character. Strength, whatever that is. Iron flesh and horse archery. Athletics, weapon master. Yes. Archery, crossbow. There we go. I still need to do some enter name here. Let's see. Eden. Adjust your character's face using the buttons and the sliders to rotate the head, clicking it and dragging the mouse. So I don't really care about these things, but I mean, I guess we can. He's gonna become a blonde. He's gonna have a beard. Okay, let's say that. Randomize. Ew. This is pretty disgusting. Oh, that's okay. I'm sorry. Now my voice almost came back. You hear about Galaradia, a land torn between rival kingdoms battling each other for supremacy. A heaven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power and glory. In this land, which holds great dangers and even great opportunities, you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally you hold the key of your destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will, and that whatever course you take, great adventures will await you. drawn by the stories you hear about Calradia and its kingdom. And then I think that we should take this one. You became a Karen through the headland of Calradia. Green shots of wheat, barley and oats are beginning to push through the dark soil of the rolling hills. You guys must excuse my throat. Rolling hills and the lower slopes of the snow-capped mountainsides of the castle and sheep that are grazing on the spring grass. Occasionally, too, you catch sight of one of the great war horses that are the pride of the Swardian nobility. The land here is rich but also troubled, as they occasionally burn out from spears witness. You keep a wide berth of the forests where desperate men have taken refuge. It is some relief when you crest the ridge and catch a sight of the great port of Braven. Its rooftop made golden by the last rays of the setting sun. You're exhausted by the time you find the inn in Braven and fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out onto the streets, which are still deserted. All of a sudden you hear a sound that stands at the hair of your neck unmanned, the rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. I've never been able to handle this one, so bear with me. So I'm gonna attempt my best in killing him. Oh yeah, that's right, I can't do anything. Let's see if we can kill him. Oh damn, I'm just gonna take the sound volume just a little down. It was really, really loud. There we go. Ooh. Looks good. Looks really good. Are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive. At any rate, I'm not sure that we can say the same for all the fellow. That's one less thief to drop our streets at night, although heaven knows he won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk more inside. Out here we don't know who's listening. The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door for a while, checking the streets, and then finally convinces you have not been followed, comes near you to speak. Okay. Now, let me explain my proposition. We always had brigands in the hills driven to banditry by war, theft, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town looking for unwary prey. The watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers. Fewer men to keep an eye on the streets, but I'm not sure what to make out of it. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particularly tempting targets last week. You see, they took my brother. I don't know what my brother was thinking. I left from a prominent house out alone after dark in times like these. Well, well, I suppose you were too, but you're a stranger here, and didn't know how bad things have become. He had no such excuse, but his family. So what can you do? If you don't protect your kin, then people will start thinking that you can protect your investment either, and I can't have that. No doubt, the gang will soon send word about a ransom, but I don't care to pay it. So here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit of experience with a blade, and more importantly, you must have a bit of fire in your belly, or you wouldn't be coming to Coloradia to seek your fortune. See, here's what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small party, track down these bandits to their lair. Teach them a lesson they won't forget, and get my brother back safe. In return, you'll earn my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say? You won't be able to do this by yourself, though. If you try and take on the whole gang single-handedly, the hunt will become the hunted. Our variant. You'll first want to round up a crowd of volunteers. So there's a few lads in the villages around here doing for a bit of work. That's more interesting than tilling the soil, holding water. They'll follow you if you pay, so take this purse of 100 dinners. Consider it an advantage on your reward. Go around to the villages and use the money to hire some help. I reckon that you need at least 5 men to take on these bandits. Very good, sir. I'll go collect some men from around the villages. Good. You can find me again in the tavern here in Praven after you've got your group together. Then we'll speak about what we do next. You have taken your first quest. You may view your quest log by pressing Q anytime in the game. Yes. Okay. Well, press tab to leave now. Okay. Surrender. I didn't even do anything. Wow. Okay. I need... Wow, this is... like the worst. Last time I didn't start this bad. Damn. Well, I guess I'll have to seek volunteers. And unfortunately started killing. To get money, because I honestly don't know how to otherwise get it. Not gonna lie. Also, two, that's fine. Okay, I don't have too much more, so I'll have to watch out on my money. I think I have 30 left at most. It was 50 and 20, so yeah. not a whole lot I'll say, but that will be enough. Oh shit. Okay. I had more somehow. Well, now I have 10. It should be enough. Go to the arena, visit the tavern. I think it's the tavern I'm supposed to visit. It was. Splendid work, you have had enough men to take on the bandits. Now travelers entering Praven have told us that there's a small group of robbers lurking on this outside of town. I suspect that they are all from the same band. The one that took my brother. Hunt them down and defeat them and make them disclose the location of their lair. Well, lair. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Why didn't you come with us? Because I'm paying you to take care of it. That's the short answer. The long answer is I've got some leads to follow up here in town. I have just as much chance of getting knocked on my head as you, if that's what you're asking. But I respect your question. Now what do you say? Okay. Well, I go do that. I'm sorry if the game was a little loud. You'll have to tell me. Cause I can't wait to say it till it. Well, it was, yeah, was it not? There we go. There we go. Band of robbers. I'm looking for you to tell me where you keep your prisoner and I'll let you go. Those prisoners are only going free if you pay their ransom. Did you bring any silver? No, about steel. Brought steel. You have 10 troops fit for pelicans, therefore. I'm sure it'll go alright. Okay. The game seems to be pretty loud. I don't have all the best training with the crossbow, but of course I've trained a little bit. And there's something with that you actually can't do this. You have to do it another way. To it better, nonetheless. We got to this guy. Didn't hit that. Sure, it'll be okay. There we go. Not too good. Oh shit. Okay. Spare me, spare my life. Let me go. I'll go far away from here. and learn an honest trade, and you'll never hear of me again. I'll spare your life, but in exchange, I want information. Either you or your mates kidnapped the brother of a prominent merchant in town. Tell me where you're hiding him. Give me your word that you'll stop troubling the people of these parts, and you can go free. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you, sir. Bless you. We done the lad no harm. We've been keeping him in our hideout near later. I'll describe the area in detail so there's no mistaking it. Vadar. Class of troop. Upgrade to whatever that is. Okay, I think that's all I can do. Right now, at least 11 body hollow. That's a lot better. Can be used to plug on this one. Or speedrun, weapon reach, swing. Speed rating, weapon reach. I think I'll just take both. Okay. Okay, that'll be all. Vedara, it was. Plans to come counter King of Svalia. There's a prop on the page and lights. Okay. Attack the bandit lair. Given by fundamental slam. Okay. Vedara, there we go. Let's kidnap his hideout. Alright, let's go, and if we can, thank you. You approach the hideout. The looters don't appear to have spotted you yet. Could sneak away unnoticed. To have spotted you could still sneak away unnoticed. The difficult approach to the site and a narrow defile means that only a handful of troops in your party will be able to join the attack, and they will be unable to bring their horses. If your interior attack fails, the looters will easily be able to make their escape and disperse. Do you wish to attack the hideout with another occasion? Leave. Then we'll go to Raven again. Visit the tavern. There we go. She found out where they hid my brother. Splendid work. I flattered myself that I'm a fine judge of character. He looked to be a man who can get things done. Now go out and save this unworthy hide. Didn't I? Okay. I thought I already did. I thought I had taken care of it. Oh yeah. totally forgot I had to do some things, or that I had to hurt them so that they wouldn't come again. Totally forgot that. That was a mistake. Okay. Well, guess we'll have to go to the traveler or the kidnapper side out again. Oh, good. I was afraid that he would maybe attack the hideout and just hope that it works. I don't got all my men with me. That's unfortunate. What are they doing? Okay. I can't see them just yet. But they're doing things, so yes, okay. Is that the only guy? Is that it? What? Damn, by the looks of it, I lost a lot of men. Not happy for that. Let's see if I can. Thank you, sir, for rescuing me from those fiends. Did my brother Impertin put you onto that track? Yes. I told him that I would find you. I advise you to return to your family as quickly as you can. Be careful on the route. With their retreat cut off, the looters fall one by one. To your determined attack, they hide on, and their ill-gotten gains is now yours. Alright, let's see if we got anything worth anything. Not a whole lot. Well, at least I can sell these. Alright. What am I supposed to do now? I have done that. Talk to Mercy for payment to claim your reward. Okay. This is gonna be the last thing we do before I end this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, even though my throat was sick. Well, I would think it would be hard to enjoy it, really. But, yes. Well, my brother is safe. I'm sure what to do with him. Maybe pack him off to a university outside Colorado. That way he gets knocked on the head in a street brawl. No one can say it's my fault. Well, that's not your problem. Here's the rest of your reward. It was well earned. The money is most welcome. I'm glad to have been of service. Good. Now are you interested in making some more? Possibly. What do you need? Remember what I told you, that the bandits had an ally inside the walls. I think I know who it is. The captain of the watch, no less. Some month ago, the captain, seeing the amount of profit we merchants were making from trade across the frontiers, decided to borrow some money to sponsor a caravan. Unfortunately, like many who are new to commerce, he failed to realize that great profit only comes with great risk, so he sank all his money into the most expensive commodities, and of course his creamer was captured and looted. He lost everything. As a consequence, it seems our captain turned to blame me to regroup his fortune. I suppose I'd do the same if the heavens forbid I've ever faced indebtedness and ruination. Now on any watch captain worth his salary, with a few thieves and robbers on his payroll to inform on the rest. But our captain decided to employ these bastards wholesale. He brings them into the town. Let's them do as they will, and takes a share of the take. You've heard of poachers turnings, gamekeepers. Well, in the unfortunate land of Calradia, sometimes gamekeepers will turn poacher. Luckily, there are still a few brave, honest souls in the watch who have told me how he works. Now here's my plan. I could bring this to the attention of King Hallarus, Lord of the city, but that would mean an inquiry. My word against the captains and witnesses can be bought and evidence destroyed. Or maybe the whole thing will be forgotten if the enemy comes across the border again, and I'll get for my trouble is a knife in the ribs. In time of war, you see, a king's eye wanders from his domain, and his subjects suffer. So I've got an old idea. I've got a small group of town folks together, some men in my employ, and some others who've lost relatives to these bandits, and will storm the captain's home and break him chained before King Hallarus, hopefully with a few captured bandits to explain how things stack up. All I need now is someone to lead my little army into battle, and I can't think of anyone better than you, so what do you say? How do I know that you're telling me the truth? Well, I suppose it's possible that I've found a dozen of bandits who were willing to give their lives to give a passing through their false impression of life in old Praven. Well, I guess you can't really know if my word is good, but I reckon you've learned by now that my money is good. And there's another 100 dinars, or maybe a bit more, that's waiting for you if you'll do me this last favor. So what do you say? Alright, I'll lead your men. Splendid. It's been a long time since I stacked so much on a single throw of dice. Frankly, I find it exhilarating. My men are ready to move on your word. Are you ready? Yes, give me the sign. Good. Strike hard, strike fast, and the captain and his henchmen won't know what hit them. May the heavens be with you. You leave the taverns and go out to the streets. There's young men are waiting in every street corner. You can see they have daggers and clubs concealed under their clothes, and catch a mixture of fear, anticipating, and pride in the quick looks they throw at you as you pass by, proving that your enemies have not been alarmed by this all too obvious bunch of plotters. You check your weapons for one last time and prepare yourself for the action ahead. Alright. I wanted to stop the video now, but I don't know if he asks me to fight. I guess I have to. Just get a little water. Oh shit. There we go. Well, there's no place I can't really. How do there we go. There we go. There we go. Just great. Where do we go now? Here? The remaining few bandits scattered off the town's narrow alleys, only to be hunted down one by one by the angry townsfolk, making sure that the victory is complete and all the wounded have been taken care of. You and the merchants head to his house review that day's event. Well done. I hear you accounted for one or two of the bastards. You're still on your feet. You can't ask for a better outcome for a battle than that. Unfortunately, about 9 of my lads got themselves wounded. Should go look on them. Oh well, I'm proud to have done my bit along with the rest. There was a long, grandiose victory. I'm not much of a great believer in heavens and all that, but well, I'm happy to have done my bit along with the rest. Heavens long, yeah, whatever. Yes, now a couple of my boys have the watch captain pinned down in the back room with a knife at his throat. I'll need to go track him before King Hollows and explain what this breach of the peace is all about. You don't need to be a part of that, though. I'll tell you what, if all goes well, I'll meet you in the tavern again shortly, and I'll let you know how it all came out. If you don't see me in the tavern, but instead see my head on a spike over the city gate, I'll assume you know enough to stay out of town for a while and forget this whole episode ever happened, so hopefully we'll meet again. Indeed, hopefully we will. Okay. And with that, I think we will wait here for some time. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and tell me what I could do better and tell me what I could do worse. It would help out a lot. So yeah, have it good, and I'll see you